Yes, sir. Another podcast. Today's guest is my man's from the shop, Carache Da God. Peace, brother.
Peace, peace, my brother, peace. Hey, everybody, what's going on, man? Glad to be
Yeah,
here, bro.
Man, I'm
appreciate
glad.
you coming on.
Yes, sir. I'm
Yes,
glad you took
sir.
the time out. So talk to me, man. Let's start off like this. Where are you from, brother?
I'm from Chicago, my brother, born and raised. You know what I mean? I also got some roots in New Jersey as well, on the East Coast, my father's side.
Okay. How long did you
Yeah.
live in New Jersey?
I was back and forth. I was born in Chicago. I was back and forth to New Jersey up until the age of like six or seven, flying back and forth. You know, I used to go like every summer. You know what I mean? After school, go hang out with my family over there. You know what I mean? Enjoy myself. Then we lived over there for a few years as well. My father brought my whole family, my mother, my sisters, my brother. We moved over there, stayed in Newark, New Jersey, Ivy Hill, and Vauxhall for a few
Okay.
years. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
about
that
to
was
ask
love.
what part of Jersey, because I got
Oh
family out
yeah,
in Atlantic City,
oh yeah,
Plainville, all that. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I got some people in Plainville, Patterson.
Yep.
Yeah, we stayed. My family's still in Vauxhall. Like I said, we stayed in Ivy Hill projects. It was love, man. It taught us a lot. Matter of fact, we was at the same park with Naughty by Nature, Tretch, Lauryn Hill, Queen Latifah. We was in that area, so it was a good experience.
Definitely.
Okay. Talk to
Definitely.
me. Do you watch boxing at all?
Yeah, I love boxing. Yeah. Matter of fact, I actually you ever heard of Carl Davis Jr.?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's my big bro. I brought him out a couple times. Matter of fact, when he won the belt on Showtime, I brought him out.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, I brought him out to the ring. But I love boxing. Yeah.
Okay, because since you said Newark, New Jersey, there's a young fighter who just won a couple weeks ago, Shakur Stevenson.
Oh, a beast.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah.
beast.
He shut that
Yeah.
boy out. The other guy, Oscar Valdez, probably won like maybe two rounds, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He
You
shut up.
familiar with Destiny Butler?
No, not Destiny Butler. No.
Man, Young Miles, he from here. He got a little Showtime documentary, HBO. Man, yeah, he a little beast, man. He just come from Puerto Rico on one. That's definitely look him up. I'm plugging, little bro, Destiny Butler.
Destiny Butler. All right, cool. Amateur or pro?
He pro.
Destiny
Yeah, he pro.
Butler.
Yeah, he definitely pro. He just turned pro. He was with the Broner camp. He been around the Mayweather camp and he's seasoned. So he
Okay.
definitely got a documentary and everything. So he doing some big things, man. Definitely.
All right, cool. Salute to Destiny Butler. Maybe one day I can get him on here to chop it up with us and talk some good shit.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. All right. So tell me, where did you grow up at in Chicago once you finally got your roots grounded here?
Chicago, born and raised on the low end. I was born at Michael Reese Hospital. Uh,
That's old
yeah,
school shit.
Damn.
yeah, Michael Reese. I don't even know if it's around them or they just twisted. But
Not
born and raised from there. We was on 44th and Champlain, 45th and Champlain, 44th and St. Lawrence, 47th and Forestville. Yeah, I mean, definitely the shout out to the row houses, 44th, 45th and Evans, 45th, 45th, the buildings. Grew up in the Dearborns. I grew up in the Ickies. I got family everywhere, man. 79th, I grew up in the Hunnits. I grew up in the Inglewood area, East Side. It's only because we moved around so much. You know what I'm saying? Then I had family in so many different areas. So
right.
I was more of the one that's frequent everywhere. So I didn't just stay in one spot, but I'm strictly from the low end and the Woodline area, East Inglewood.
Yeah,
Definitely,
that
Yeah,
moving
definitely.
around shit. That moving around shit different.
yeah, it
Yeah, it
definitely
really
is.
is.
Cause I went to like 8 grammar schools. I got kicked out of like 6 grammar schools. So everybody don't get a chance to transition to different neighborhoods. So
Right.
I was one of the ones fortunate enough. I had a lot of family everywhere. That's why I know a lot of people. And it's a good thing, you know what I mean? To spread out, just not to be bunched out. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was a beautiful thing. I appreciated that.
So talk to me about that then. Were you like a knucklehead since you said you was getting kicked out of school?
Yeah, I was a little, I was into the sports. You know what I'm saying? I was more so sport motivated. I won a couple championships. I was a hell of a pitcher. Back then when I was younger. Played for I won a couple championships for Roseland Little League. back in 86, a few years, 86, 87, we won championships. But my favorite team was the Mets. And ironically, that was our team in Chicago that I tried out for and made it. But that was my favorite team. That's my family favorite team in New Jersey. So I used to flew up there to go see the game. So, I was a straight up baseball head. So, yeah,
Right.
for real.
And you was dope as a pitcher? You was good as a pitcher?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I believe, I should still have them records up there. But see, I didn't know what I was doing because I'm pitching no-hitters. We used to pitch every day, just play strikeout on the wall. So in the game, I'm throwing 100, 200 pitches and, I'm striking people out. I'm just thinking it's fun, but it's really, I was making records, So, but Chicago wasn't the place then for a person to hone that. Like you had to be in like a small town, for them to pay attention directly to you because there's so much talent,
Yeah,
so
because Chicago was mostly basketball at the time, I think. Basketball,
basketball,
and football.
Yeah, basketball and football.
Yeah, I went to King as well though. I went to King. I made the squad. I don't know if y'all familiar with Martin Luther King High School.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. What year was you in there?
Shout out to the championship, huh?
What year was you up in there?
I was there 90, 91, 92 was when I transitioned somewhere else. But from 90 to 92, yeah, I was in there. You know what I mean? It was love, man. Coach Cos, Coach P. Like I said, little Ronald Manor, Gerard Beasley, that's my boy now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it was love, man. Real talk.
All right, so talk about it because you're a little bit older than I am. So what was the feel for the music like in your own words when you were coming up, the feel for like hip hop?
Whoa, man, it was everything. You know what I mean? It was everything because it spoke for us because we had NWA back then. We had the Ghetto Boys. See, my era, we came off the Ghetto Boys. You know what I'm saying? Scarface, we came up off, you know what I mean? Pac didn't come in until a little later, but, we was DOC, Easy, we was getting it in, MC8, things like that.
Yeah,
so,
Compton's Most Wanted.
Yeah, Compton, you know what I mean? And, Common, can't forget the homies, you know what I'm saying, here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? D.A. Smart and everybody else who was getting it in.
Yeah. ECL.
Yeah, ECL. Everybody, you already know the homie Bump. You know what I mean? Sly. Shout out Bump and Sly. Them some of the bros. Yeah,
Salute to Sly.
D to the S, Psychodrama.
Triple Darkness, Direct them. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're my boys, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kilo, them Crucial from Crucial Conflict, they're my boys. Cole Harbor Jets with them. Matter of fact, we got a show coming up on the 21st in Aurora. We got Flesh and Bone. I mean, we got Lazy Bone. We got Flesh Bone. We got Smokey the Bandit. We got me. We got Direct from Triple Darkness. We got Kilo we got Crucial. We got Cole Hart from Crucial Conflict Holster. And we got a showcase going on. It's a smoke event. It's gonna be vendors in the house, man. It's love, man. Definitely, y'all need to get in tune with that, bro. My homegirl, it's a highly recommended. Yeah, highly recommended, man. My homegirl, Chris.
Okay, so at what point did you decide that you wanted to try the music out and be an MC or producer?
Well, I always was writing poetry. I always had a knack for poetry, and always, I love words. You know what I mean? I read a lot, so. I had no problem with expressing myself, you know what I mean? Putting it down. So when I used to listen to the poetry, I started listening to the music. I used to learn the words so quick that I said, man, let me go ahead and try it. So it came, you know what I mean? I took I was playing, you play around. I took it professional though, when I got locked up, you know what I'm saying? That's when it really got serious because I got able to really delve off into my thoughts and get into myself.
Who was a couple of your favorite poets?
A couple of my favorite poets, besides Maya, you know what I mean? Cause she's just so soulful, you know what I mean, spiritual. I like, you got different people like. I'm a person. I like the homegrown grassroots, like you know what I mean. People just that be going to the spoken words, the poetry. Like I can get off into the old farthed out and all that, but You know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
no.
I
I'm
got
talking
to
about the
be
ones you like. I'm talking about the poets
all the
you like.
ones I like.
Yeah. Who are
Oh
your
man,
favorites?
you got my homegirl K Love. K Love is a monster. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I had the pleasure, K Love, she used to come to my studio. I had a studio, we had a label called Grad School, and she used to come there through my man Cino P and do some poetry, man. Her poetry crazy, man. Her name K Love, if you look her up. But it's a lot of other little, I haven't been into that scene, but I always just listen, you know what I mean, for anything. I just go for just a spoken word event just to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You know, just to hear new, you know, get inspiration and get inspired from it. But yeah, basically that's who I can basically pinpoint out right then and there. As far as like on the spoken word.
Okay. Are
Yeah.
you the only child?
Oh no. I got a sister. That's on my father's side. That's my older sister. Her name Dana. But with my mother, I got 3 sisters, and I got 3 sisters and a brother. My brother named Carlos. You know what I mean? He's that's my oldest brother. Then my sister, I got a younger sister named Nunu. I got another sister named Teresa, and Rachel was the oldest on my mother's side. So we all grew up in the house together.
Okay. Are any of them musically gifted as well?
Uh, dancing, yeah, because my whole family is like into the musically oriented. Because my uncle Walter Scott, my uncle Buddy Scott, the Scott brothers, you know, they heavy on the blues here in Chicago and known. My uncles Howard Scott, you know, Kenneth Scott, you know, they you know, J Red Bass, you know what I mean? They real heavy on the musical scene here. But I'm about the only one that took the rap route. They more the singers and the yeah.
Okay. So if you don't mind me asking, or I don't, if you don't mind answering, what landed you in jail doing time?
No, I ain't got no problem with answering that. You know, coming up, you know, it was unfortunate. I had to be put in a situation that a lot of so many youths, Chicago youths get put in, you know what I mean, have to face a lot of danger and problems here where you got to protect yourself, and you know you got to do some drastic things. So I was faced with a situation where, you know what I mean, it was a shooting. You know what I mean? They charged me as an adult, you know what I mean, for murder when I was 15. When I was 15 years old.
15.
Yeah, they charged. I don't, you know, it's always something fishy with that. You know what I mean? Because if you had the right representation, you would have been out. You feel me? I wouldn't have been in jail, but you know, when it's different when you're a minority trying to fight through the loophole or find out what's going on with the legal system the right way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So at least, you know what I mean, at 15, you should have some type of discretion or understanding on where the mental at. You know what I mean? Or, you feel me? But, you know, it is what it is. It's like at the end of the day, like I say, however it happened, you know what I mean? I'm here for a reason. It made me a better person. So every day I just try to do, you know what I mean, better than yesterday.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And keep my calm and keep my energy right.
How long were you locked up for?
They gave me 30 years.
Ooh.
So I had to do 15 years straight. So from 92 to 06. You know what I mean? 92 to 06 is when I came home, you know what I mean? But during that time, like I said, you know, you can always turn the negative to a positive. So, you know, I got my GED in the door, got my college certificates, computer technology, you know what I mean, math for liberal arts. You know, got my associates, got my cooking degree, I got my flow cover degree. So, you know, it ain't all, you know, I turned it and used it. You know what I mean? I did the time. I didn't let the time do me. And plus, during the time, you know, I was athletic. I was growing. Like I said, I was 15. So I'm growing up. So, you know, I'm healthy. I'm in there playing ball and, you know, playing baseball, known for that. And still, you know, just being a stand-up little dude. Still just, you know, going through life, still trying to figure it out, but trying to move the right way. You know what I'm saying? And it was a blessing. I was fortunate to be around a lot of old heads that really care about these young brothers out here. You know what I mean? Guide the right way. Don't want to see you making the wrong mistake. So
Because
that's the position I take now.
That's what I was gonna ask you. How hard? What was the difficulty level being in there as a teenager in there amongst grown ass men?
Well, the difficulty is you got to be careful. You got to pay attention. You got to grow up fast. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you can't. You're in a new world. You're in a place and environment that don't allow mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
no matter your age. You see what I'm saying? So you got to come in and learn. You got to be doing more listening than talking.
Right.
Pay attention. You got to find you in a whole new world. You got to figure out how it go. You know what I mean? It's different rules. It's different procedures. You know what I mean? It's different ways. You know, so I was a little advanced in my knowledge and as far as my upbringing to be able to handle it a little more better than probably a lot of other brothers did that was my age. But you know what I'm saying? I think I know for a fact that I made a difference because I came in with a different mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we came in with a different mentality.
And you said you ended up getting your cook. You said you got a cooking degree, an associate's degree. What was your associate's degree in?
Yeah, I got I got my cooking degree. Hold on, I didn't hear that one more time.
What was the associate's degree in?
Oh, so applied science.
Okay.
Yeah, associate applied science. I have my safety and sanitation license, my commercial cooking, my floor covering certificate, graphic communication, print production. Yeah, that's what I'm heavy into now as far as like doing a lot of my own graphics, you know,
Okay.
really utilizing that
Right.
degree.
I was
right
gonna
now.
say, you should be able to walk out in this motherfucker and get a job doing floors or anything, man. Walk in, do was it, what do they call it? Food and sanitation. You should be able to do any of
Yeah,
that shit now.
yeah, the safety and sanitation license,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, be a fucking food inspector.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can walk in and look at people and say, no, none of this shit in here is right.
Right, none of that shit is real. They'll hate me because I'll be on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot of food I don't eat anyway. You know what I mean? It's not eatable anyway.
As a man who's been through the things that you've been through, the trials and tribulations that you've witnessed and experienced, how big is respect to you?
Man, respect is everything, man. Respect is everything because I learned how big respect is because it taught me, it's key you said that. Because here it is, I was in a place where I was in the Max joint. I was in Pontiac Correctional Facility, the Max joint. I probably got the lowest time with 30 years. Everybody else there got a million years and they never going home.
Mm.
So you would think that it's so disrespect. No, the respect level is so high. You would bump into a brother, but like, excuse me, bro, my bad. I was in your way. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you never know. This man got a million years. What
This
he
might
got
be
on
his
his
breaking
mind.
point. Right.
You feel me? I done seen brothers come in like, hey, can I get a shot of coffee? You know, that keep my mind going. Brother say no. Next day come up, he stabbed up. I'm like, oh Lord, over some cough. It's serious respect.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you don't get nobody business. You know what I mean? Eye contact is everything. You feel me? You know, if you're a man, you're going to get treated like a man. If you won't get bent over, you're going to get bent over. It ain't about who the biggest or who the strongest. No, if you're standing on your principles as a man, you're going to move how you move and you're going to attract the right people because everybody ain't predators in that.
Right. Yeah, I had some OGs that I used to talk to as a younger man, and they said it don't matter how big or small you are in there. It was like one of them little motherfuckers will knock your ass out and violate you if you don't know who you talking to. He was like respect is everything, and he was like, Matt, you one of the guys that everybody love because you show people respect. He said you don't give people a big amount of respect, but you give them enough for respect, a respect level where you know that if they do cross it, there is always going to be a problem.
Right.
And he said, keep it that way. He said, I'm not telling you to go out here and knock motherfuckers' head off or do anything violent. He said, but always keep a line of respect. He's like, because there are people out here who don't know that and they've never ever been taught that.
Absolutely. And this so far gone now because the respect on both ways with the young men and the young women, and with the men and the women too. It's just the respect level. So it's so unbalanced that, you know what I mean, that, you know, you got to take it upon yourself to change it. Like I took it upon myself to change a certain type of energy and format how I deal with people. You see what I'm saying? I don't tolerate no lying to me no more. When I know you lying, you
It's a
feel me?
wrap.
Ain't no sense in, come on, man, just move around, go lie to somebody else. My time is valuable and important. I can give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so it's like shutting shit off in the door that we know that's bullshit. Instead of checking it in the door, you know, we let a lot of shit go. You know what I mean? It be
And
on
we
us
keep
too.
feeding it.
You know what I mean? You feel me? But it's time to be accountable and be responsible. You know, that's why, like, I feel like with the kids nowadays, you know what I mean? Ain't no respect because they not looking at no examples. For one, they don't have none. You feel me?
That's
For
it.
two, you know
That's
what I
it.
mean? Majority on with mama. Look at that shit
Yep.
just happened down there downtown. Them was 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds. You know what I mean? They in the crib with mama and them. Daddy and them not there because they don't, you feel me?
Hey, that's
They
a
don't want them
deeper
in the crib.
conversation,
They don't
bro.
want that discipline.
That's one of them
You know
things.
what I mean?
Like, I was having this conversation with my daughter. We was talking and shit, and I'm always asking her about like just how our friends and stuff like that move, because she got me in her life, so she think like I think, she move like I move. I'm programming, I'm putting it in her head, showing her how to move around in these streets, how to, you know what I'm saying, what to listen for. And I realized like a lot of these kids at such a disadvantage because they mama know how to love them, but she don't know how to teach them respect.
Exactly.
So, and if they watch their mama with her boyfriend or whoever, whatever males in her life, odds are it's a strong possibility she talking crazy to these niggas in front of her kids.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And if she talking crazy to these men, then these kids look at these men like they weak. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And then now they moving around here in the streets, looking at other grown ass men like they pussy. And
Exactly, bro. And that's the shit that need to be checked because everybody ain't pussy. And a
right,
lot of brothers bow down under certain situations and circumstances,
to save their life.
majority because of kids.
Yeah, to
Majority
save
because
their
of
life.
kids. Yep, exactly. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's like it got to be a balance. It's like even with the women, they got to stop their bullshit too. You see what I'm saying? Because if you have a child and that's an equal, y'all got equal time. Come on, man, don't play with that knowingly. No, I'm talking about the ones who knowingly play with like, nah, I'm finna just let you get or see them. Y'all can't do that. You feel me? That's very disrespectful.
Yeah,
And
because
then
that
y'all
time is
doing it for,
precious.
yeah, you can't do that time. But see, you know what I noticed? A lot of them didn't have their father in their life. So they don't know
They don't know
how
the
to let
value.
somebody else. They don't know how to let a father, how to let their kid, you know, be a father to their kid. And I understand that. And I ain't knocking the women because it's a lot of them hurt like that. I didn't
Right.
have a few of them, you know what I mean, around me that was hurt like that. They
Right.
really understand it, but they ain't really had no man to show them. And the way they showing them, teaching them is the wrong way, and they know it. That's why we gotta break that generational curse. You know what I
100.
mean? It come with the thinking too.
Me and six we have had that question, that conversation a couple times on the podcast where we talk about as men, what would you choose, love or respect? And me and six both agree that we gonna always choose respect over love, because
Absolutely.
if you respect me, you know what lines not to cross. Out of love,
Right.
we out of love, we'll sit and chop it up and do all type of shit, and we can get past. We'll keep on dealing with each other, but out of respect, you know what to do and what not to do at some point.
When people, this
Absolutely.
motherfuckers will lie to you thinking they saving you some heartache out of love, but out of respect, a
Absolutely.
motherfucker just straight out tell you the truth and let y'all have a conversation. That's what respect do.
Absolutely,
You know
man. I 1,000,000% agree. And I could take it just one more step with it, loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Because when a person loyal to you, I take loyalty over love. You feel me? Like I said, you can hurt me all day out of love and be like, oh, I love you though. But loyalty, you're gonna check yourself in the door.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You're gonna check yourself in the door. See, me, I'm a person, I'm empathetic, so I put myself in other people's shoes and I can feel it. That's why I don't really like to connect with too many different energies. You know what I mean? Because they don't be right. You know what I mean?
Man.
And I feed off energy. I feed
Hey, you
off energy.
saying that's all I be saying, man. It's like, and that's another thing we kind of deal with. I think like the biggest issue we seeing in recent years is this might be like the first adult generation. I say the kids that was raised, who was born in 2000 to now. So they be like 22 years old.
Okay.
This is like the first generation to be raised primarily by mothers.
By women. Absolutely.
Right. So it ain't even like one of them scenarios, like when we came up, if our pops wasn't in the house, he was around.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And we had male role models. You know, you go to the gym, you know, say go down to the Y, go shoot, go to the park, and some grown niggas down there shooting, you know what I'm saying, playing hoops and shit. And motherfuckers will put you in your place. You know what I'm saying? If you out of line. Nowadays, motherfuckers, everybody got a stick on them.
Man.
Nigga, it wasn't even like that when we was coming up. I got in high school right behind you. I started high school in 92.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What high school you went to?
DuSable.
Oh, you went to the DU?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah. I was at King. Yeah, man, you right though. Primarily by women, because it's different. We was having a conversation like that too. I was like, at least when we came up, you know what I mean? We was out. We did the activities. We was playing football on concrete, running into the cars and shit.
That's ball on crazy, nigga.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk about I'm straight. I don't want to go in the house. I'm all right.
Be scraped up.
It's just to say that these young brothers nowadays, you're right. They're a little more softer because they can't take a punch. You know what I mean? They ain't rough. You know, everybody quick to get a gun, which is, you know what I mean? It's not a good thing all the time. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm an advocate of a one-on-one fight. I know certain shit, that's how it is in the city. No, I feel like a nigga should fight one-on-one.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Man up. You know
Think about it like this too, though.
Like, ain't nothing wrong with getting the ass whooping. Get up, fight another day.
You learn at them ages, you learn from the primary influences in your life, right? So like if your mama emotional and every time she get mad, she yelling, she breaking shit, she throwing shit, blah, blah, blah. You learn how to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no balance in the household. So they get out in the streets and they team up with other niggas who got the exact same scenarios playing out in their life. Everything be aggressive for nothing. That's why like chicks that get mad at you and she want to put her hands on you almost out the gate, but dudes got to really think.
You really got to think as a man, you got to judge, you got to know the room, because even raising your voice to certain guys, I know to Six, me and him have conversations like this. Raising your voice means that you want something else out of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Like, ain't nothing wrong with being passionate, but like,
yeah, you can be passionate, but if it starts sounding like an aggressive nature, it's like, so what you want then? You know what I mean? And when you see a lot
conversation going,
when you see a lot of the young men now that are raised by just all women in the house, you looking at them, you going like, well, who's teaching y'all how to gauge yourself and how to interact with other men? Because when you raising your voice to certain men, we hear danger.
Exactly. It trigger different things to a different type of man.
Exactly. So when you got guns involved, now you're not talking about sensibly thinking or saying, man, my man, let's just go in the alley and get this over with real quick.
Hey, Rashi, I'll be right back, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
You ain't saying let's go in the alley and get it over with real quick and let's just catch the fade. Now you're talking to motherfuckers in a manner where everybody got a gun now. Everybody got sticks.
Like,
don't nobody want to talk. Don't nobody want to fight because they think the quickest way to get it over with is to pop a motherfucker.
Because they don't want it to ever come back.
Even the women grabbing guns now, man. That shit so fucking. That shit is so distasteful, bro. Even the women grabbing guns and
they the wrong ones. They the wrong ones because they don't. Women be like one. And I say this might be the fourth time I done said it on this damn podcast, bro. I was like, a man wake up every day praying to God he don't got to kill nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. It's just hard being the melanated brother that you is waking up every day, bro.
Yeah.
They don't even know how much it is just to walk outside, how much you hate it, how much
the weight that's on your shoulders
is directed towards you to take you down. But you staying balanced, you got to stay mentally balanced and focused. That's what I'm saying. When nigga be out here in these streets and you got a woman, man, she got to keep you. You know, hey, if you got
she
something
ain't never supposed to put you in danger when you out with her.
Wait till in the crib. We'll talk. Let me be focused out here in these streets. You feel me? I gotta watch these niggas. I gotta watch these haters. I gotta watch how I move. Period.
And I gotta
You know what I'm saying?
protect you. In it as my
And
woman, I
I'm
gotta
in,
protect
always
you.
in protection
Exactly.
mode for her. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Always. Yeah. That's how
And
it
the
goes.
crazy part about it though is like that's for the one. I mean, all of them move like they deserve it, right? They all think they deserve it,
Right.
but most of them don't treat you like they deserve it when they get out there. You know what I'm saying? So like some shit can turn up, and all of a sudden you're the attack dog, as
Right.
opposed to instead of like, you know how it go, like
Yeah.
be out
Yeah.
kicking it
Yeah.
with her. It might be somebody who looking funny or some shit like that, or some nigga try
Right.
to push up on her, whatever. Now, how she deal with it determine what the outcome gonna be.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That was so key you hit on. It's like our sisters, man, that's key you said that our women, please, if y'all listening, pay attention to how y'all move. Cause as a man, we always conscious of body language. We always conscious of triggers and certain shit that y'all say these niggas can't take.
Man.
A lot of them can't handle rejection, even when you do it the right way. You see what I'm saying? Like if I'm out with my girl, we kicking it. You know what I mean, man? She look good, of course. I don't pay no attention to that. She can handle herself.
Right.
You feel me? If a nigga get out of pocket, then excuse me, bro. You feel me? At the end of the day, because I let her be a woman, because she gonna stand on hers. You know what I mean? I ain't got to stand on what you doing. Because as a man, another man he be like, oh, that's your man right there, my bad, cool. It's disrespectful.
Yep.
Then you got your 2, 3, 4 people. They think they 4, 5 people together still want to holler. Nah, you gotta recognize a man here. It don't matter how many there. You feel me? So,
Thanks.
but it's different. Your woman definitely is how she move and what she say.
It's
She
gonna
can
influence
definitely
the
say
outcome.
triggers.
Yep.
First of all, you ain't physically no match for no man.
Ever.
You know what I mean? So don't get into no arguments and shit. You know what I mean? Just shit go to the moon with that shit. You know what I mean? So
man,
yeah.
If I don't notice it, put them on my radar. And
absolutely.
We'll figure this shit out real quick.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We'll break it down. We'll break it down as the night go on. Question to you. On your way home coming from jail, did you have a game plan? Did you know what you wanted to do before you got released?
Yeah, I came home. I had as a matter of fact, I was supposed to go to the A with Jazzy Faye and them, you know what I mean, far to the A and do music, because I was really into the music heavy then. As a matter of fact, I used to be in tune with Death Row when Suge had got out in like 2000. Some of my people had got a demo to them that I did. So, I was in the jail. Everybody remember it. It's still clear. I still got the letters and everything. But, I'll never forget. I got a Death Row letter in jail with the Death Row sign on there. Opened up the letter, and it was a letter from Suge. It was a letter from Death Row. Suge, you know what I mean, was letting me know, like, look, little homie, you know what I mean? I just got out of the situation. I know what you in. Woo, woo. I heard your demo. Then he sent me the roster, everybody who was on the roster, and then had a question mark by my name. You feel me? I still had like 6 years to do. So I was like, damn, shit. You know what I mean? My folks like, you'll get out. I'm like, hell yeah, I fuck with Death Row. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that just showed me right there that I had it. You know what I mean? Then I also was doing I had a music behind bars HBO interview to do. They didn't let me do it. Illinois didn't let me do it. But I rocked a lot of shows in the penitentiary. I did man, I came home and straight to a label, grad school entertainment. You know what I mean? Fresh. You know what I mean? My homeboy Twiller. You know what I mean? My homeboy Pimp. You know what I mean? Spree, Coop. Yeah, man. It was like the Chicago Death Row, to be honest. You know what I mean? So, but
okay. So when you got home, because this is another thing I want to ask you about. Your mentality, were you able to just bounce back and get right back into music, or did you have to kind of like change the way you were thinking coming from that situation?
no, you know what? That's crazy because I had so much music in my head. Like over them years, I had like about 300 songs in my head. Like literally, I used to go to the studio and we'll be in the studio and like every beat come up. They used to make the beats right there. We'd be all in the studio just waiting. I already got a song in my head for them. I don't care what beat you come up, I got a song for it. So I was dropping like 6, 7 songs a night. They was like, this nigga an animal. But they had to understand, I just come from, you know what I mean, being submerged. I was in, you know what I mean, I was in my highest form, like as far as like physical condition, mental condition, you know what I mean, my thoughts, the way I was moving,
You were
the way I
sharp.
see.
You were sharp.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? I had everything. The only thing I was missing was the experiences out here, as far as getting old, as far as like getting a job and paying bills, and you know what I mean, didn't have to do none of that. So, you know what I mean, that's the part that I learned. I'm still learning, that a lot of people don't know. I'm still learning.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, get better with it every day.
And then when did you finally put out your first release once you came home?
My first album is called All Is on Me. I dropped it in 2008 in June.
Okay.
It's a double cassette. Nah, matter of fact, it's 21 songs. It was only supposed to be 18, but excuse me. But my nephew had got killed. My nephew Lilos, he had got killed at the time. So I went in and redid. I went in and put 2 more songs on there, which happened to be two of the ones that went #1 on this website called ourstage.com. So
Okay.
yeah, they love it's definitely a banger. It's heartfelt. Yeah, it's called Nephew Prince. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about while you were out? Did you ever think about trying to get with a big name record label, or did you just want to do everything independently?
No, we was actually shopping. We had a lot of deals. We had a few deals, a couple deals I turned down actually, because the situation, we was in a situation to where we had the finance and the capital. We just didn't have the business sense like a New York head or LA head or somebody, you know, Chicago didn't have that business one. So we missed that beat as far as like, I missed the, because we had everything else as far as like the RVs with my face on it. We had the gold van with the TVs on the outside. We had all the toys. You know what I mean? All the jewelry was ours, you know, none fake, none phony. So it's just real life. We live in real life with just rapping. We was taking it serious, but it's like me and Fresh was really like the major two that was really like projected to get up out of here. You see what I'm saying? So
Who was your management back then?
my management was it's Quasmatic Management now, but my cousin Theo and Kaya,
Okay.
they was managing me then, and man, they did pretty good with me, man, because they had me in shows in New York, did shows in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York. They had me doing shows in Dallas, Texas. I was on a music convention, won a rap battle live on the radio. Man, it was love, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, Vegas everywhere.
Who are some of your rap influences?
Definitely Pop, Face, Rakim, you know what I mean? Bump for sure. I gotta give bro love. You know what I mean? I always listen to Bump. You know what I mean? Quick Q, you know what I mean? BDP, man, KRS-One, man, the Dog Pound. Man, I could take it all the way back. Slick Rick, everybody, man.
Okay.
I'm old school, but I'm just hip hop. I just love hip hop, all the different phases, the elements of it.
If you could work with 3 producers or 5 producers, who would they be?
Dre, Kanye, Timberland, what's my brother? What's my brother name? I gotta go with damn, bro just sent me a beat too. Somebody calling me. Wish they stop calling me. It's 2 more I got to mention.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you.
Okay, there's two more I got to mention. London on the Track
That's number 4.
and who out there that's hot right now? That's super hot. I got to think on that last. I don't want to hold you up. I'm
All
thinking
right.
though, because I got it in my head. I can't pull a name out. Say London on the Track. And I got some tracks from them too, man.
All right, cool. So here go the next question. What 3 rappers would you like to work with?
Oh, okay. Dead or alive.
Dead or alive?
Mo 3.
3 to 5. You got 3 to 5.
All right. Mo 3. Bump for sure. I fuck with Tory Lanez. Lil Polo G, he hot. And man, I fuck with Lil Fabio.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Lil Fabio form. I think we'll make a banger.
You've
Definitely.
mentioned Bump a few times. What's so special about Bump for you?
Well, Bump represent like the true essence of like what Chicago was, you know what I mean, really stand out, like, you know what I mean, what was about. You know what I mean? His tight end, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't just gangster, you know what I mean? He could flow. He had bars, he had metaphors, he put it together, but plus, just that's the representation. That's why I identify with that so much as far as like the bro. It's a lot of other figures here who raw, like my brother Payroll, rest in peace. He's definitely one of the, you know what I mean, one of the Chicago legends. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sean and them too, Sis and them the Queen. Katie got bands, all them. Dreezy, doing their thing. Yeah.
Yep.
With the way the radio works, are you a guy that cares much for radio play, or would you just rather have everything on the streaming site?
I care and I don't. You know what I mean? I care because this is my city. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know what I mean, I should be, when you're from your city and you represent your city well like you do, you should be, you know what I mean, pumped, but it ain't like that. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of politics, etc. But I make sure that my music available on the streaming platform. You know what I'm saying? And do my best to market and promote as much as I can through every type of little avenue. You see what I'm saying? So, and I noticed that, you know what I mean, that it's a slow walk, but it's building up. As opposed to me just getting it right then and there. You know what I mean, and not knowing how to manage it or handle it. You know what I mean? I'm digesting it as I go. So everything now is falling in place. Like it's taking off now. Like I got features coming up. Like I got features with major artists that I'm about to drop. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's finna send it up. That's gonna send the sum up. That's gonna send the sales up too. You know what I mean? Because they ain't gonna expect this song. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Here's
Yeah,
another.
me and this artist.
Here's something I want to ask you. What would you like to tell any young man out there thinking that being in the streets is the better opportunity?
Man, listen, it's definitely not, man. They done lied. They've been lying to us. See, they've been lying to us forever, man. And it start with us to break the generational curses. Like real talk. Like I'm gonna tell you the truth. It ain't nowhere. You know what I mean? The streets ain't nothing. The streets don't love you. The streets ain't gonna hug you like your family and your mama and everybody else gonna do. So you know what I mean? This shit is just an illusion. Use it for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? Apply yourself. You know what I mean? Don't deny yourself. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of shit going on out there. They got y'all thinking y'all ops out here. But guess what? When you go in there, y'all gonna be sitting there making swoles together. You see what I'm saying? Talk about, man, I used to shoot at you, you shoot at me, man. Give me a hood, all that shit. They telling y'all, you know what I mean? Like y'all thinking this shit, it's crazy, man. Grow up. Grow up. This crazy. Like everybody, it's like it's okay to die. It's like everybody a legend at 18, 19 years old. You ain't even lived yet. You know what I
Right.
mean? I be seeing these statuses and shit. It's like, man, that shit ain't that shit is not okay. And for the OGs sitting up here saying that shit, you know what I mean?
Say it again. Repeat that last part.
I said for the OGs sitting up here acting like that shit okay and not saying nothing, they bogus. You know what I mean? We got a purpose. We got responsibility. You know what I mean? You can't be scared of y'all birthed that. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You scared of something that you was. You know what I mean? I'm pulling up on all shorties. What's up? You know what I mean? What's up? You all right? You like you here go some weed. You smoke today? Go get high, man. Go get thanks, big bro. Yeah, just go get high, man. Go dig $5. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I was a shorty before. So you got to treat them like a shorty. But these older niggas looking at these shorties like they competition. That's why they coming at them like that.
Yep.
Mm.
You know, you
Yep.
can't force nothing on them. You got to, you could tell them.
What it is the same ones that's looking at them like competition already know they maxed out their potential. The streets don't want them no more. So what they not going to do is allow some young nigga to take his place in the streets. So he going to try to press him. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's happening all across the board in our community. I see that shit and like all motherfuckers got to do is just apply themselves.
Absolutely. Apply themselves because they going one thing for sure, two things for certain. They gonna respect who they want to respect. If you come in the right way,
more than
they gonna
anything is
respect.
that money.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, and that's the rule, that's what's ruling out the money, whoever got the bread. So
Yep.
they don't know what loyalty is. That's why, they not that I ain't come up in this back. I don't know what backdoing is. I don't have a clue.
Right.
Because I never done it. I see it, I don't agree with it, I don't condone it, but I stay away from it. You know what I mean? Cause that ain't my thing. I ain't with the backdoor, I ain't with the backbiting, I ain't with the down in my brother, I ain't with the hurting my sister. If I can't deal with you, we can't be peaceful, I'll stay away. You know what I mean? That's the best thing to do.
And me and Six, bro, that's a conversation we have all the time. I have a line of disrespect. And once you cross it, depending on the violation, I can't let you come back from that. I'm gonna leave you over there, but at some point in time, I may catch up with you, and I may pay you back for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or I may just leave. I may just leave you the hell alone because it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? So here's another question that I have for you, good sir. Before you got locked up, would you have rather had someone around you that could help prevent you from making that mistake?
Oh man, I had a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of them. I can't say I didn't.
Okay.
I had a lot of them. I still had my father around. I still had my brother. He was locked up at the time, but I still had a lot of brothers, my uncles, my cousins. I had a big support system, man. I just chose to I had to I started taking care of myself like at a young age, like at 11. So not that my mother wasn't taking care of me, but I was just so advanced in what I was doing and sneaky and slick, you feel me? So and into the streets and with my brother and with the older kids and always, I'm in there DJing for my mama, you know what I mean? They like, how the hell they know them songs? Yeah, I'm in there playing the songs. They in there playing Big Wiz and Car. They like, how the fuck yeah, I'm in there playing all the old school joints because I know them. I'm in there with mama,
So you were an active kid. Is that what this was? You were active and ahead of your time?
Yeah. I was very ahead of my time. You know what I mean? I seen a lot. Seen way and experienced way more than I should have at my age, and that's what a lot of kids nowadays do because you can see everybody growing up fast and doing because they seeing too much. You know what I mean? They exposed to too much. Kids not being kids now. They getting in grown-ups business. You have to be in, grown-ups staying grown-up business, kids staying kids business. Back when I grew up. But nowadays, it ain't no line. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of blurred lines, that's where the disrespect come in at, you know what I mean? Like even when we were speaking like far as like with the women, when the disrespect come. Like me, I personally I'm not an advocate of putting no hands on no woman. You know what I mean? I never been there, never do that. You feel me? But I will defend myself to get you up off me. Now, that's first of all, I'm not gonna be no damn fool. But you have those ones who persistently do that. You know what I mean? And those sisters, and that ain't, you know what I mean? And to trigger a person and do all that type of shit just to fight and put you in a position and
see,
go to
that
jail
comes
and
from
call
like
the police.
That comes from like generations of programming though, because you think about it like this: if it's already like zero disrespect, zero tolerance for for men in certain households or whatever, they raising their daughters to be men in the house, especially if she's the oldest daughter.
Yeah. How did you get to that point where you don't respect men?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So someone had to do it. Somebody
had to teach you that men ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? They just keep on plugging that in their head. These niggas ain't shit. Fuck them niggas. And then the son start feeling it, because if he ain't mama's baby, because mama gonna make sure that the baby boy is the baby boy of the house. But if he ain't getting that treatment like that, he gonna go find that love somewhere else. And he gonna be out there in them streets fucking with the wrong bitches all the time. But yet at the same time, in his head is fuck them bitches, because mama done taught her son, you can't trust these hoes. Fuck these bitches. So that's why he treating the females like that, and why the daughter treating them niggas like that is because she was taught that niggas ain't shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit go from one generation to the next. Yeah.
And it's a process until somebody break it and say, hold up. Because it was a time, you remember when we was younger, you did everything your mom and daddy said. You ain't know till you got older that some of that shit wasn't right.
It's just wrong as hell.
It's just wrong in the motherfucker. So now I know it's wrong now. I'm not finna tell my kids the same shit, even though mama said it. Nah,
some people look at that shit like it's the family recipe and shit. Like it's part of the damn, like it's in the cookbook.
Nah,
like, nah, nigga, that shit wrong.
Yeah, that shit ain't for everybody. Some of that shit got to be broke, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's a bit accountability, man. Real talk.
Do you see yourself having some type of youth program or youth counseling, or being involved in that way to kind of help out? Not necessarily like through anybody else, but doing it your way, or doing it through another organization or anything like that.
Yeah, I had actually started a nonprofit when I was locked up. It was called A Vision of Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a nonprofit. It's exonerated right now. I'm gonna get it back up because I ain't had the time to really deal with it. But just knowing that I had a 501c3 company, and I did it from jail, had the proper documentation and everything, let me know that because that's my passion too. You know what I mean? It was gonna be basically about, it's like a big brother, big sister program. Basically, a lot of people don't get a chance to see what college is like.
Right.
You know what I mean? Take some of the kids, you know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Some of the kids ain't got no big brother, some of them ain't got no sister. You know what I mean? Take them to a college, take them to the college where they at, you know what I mean? One weekend. Show them how college life is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get them inspired to whether they want to go to college or not. Get something, because a lot of kids ain't never been off the block. They ain't never been out the city to know that there's something else out there. So, they scared. You know what I mean? We got to remove that fear from them, because, you got to be able to, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. Let me loose. I got to get out and find my way.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So as far as your music now, where do you see yourself going with it?
I just want to be my music right now that I'm dropping. I'm trying to put myself in a place where I'm solidified as one of the greatest, one of the greats. I'll say one of the greats because not because I just want to wear that title. It's because I feel like my content of music, my body of music, you know what I mean, encompass no matter the topic, no matter the subject, and I do it in such a way, you know what I'm saying, to where like it's understandable. It may shoot over some people's head if they ain't conscious. You know what I mean? I dumb it down, but you know what I mean? So but it makes sense, the relevancy. So, you know what I mean? I get people who call me, all day like, bro, man, I did a bit off your music, bro. Man, look, this song right here. That let me know I made it. Whether, you know what I mean? I don't care about no deals, no none of that. No extra deals, none of that.
Yeah.
I made it already. Cause I got another brother who wake up with my lyrics, spitting my lyrics like, bro, you know what I mean? So that let me know I made it. That made me feel good.
You got anything coming out?
Oh yeah, I got matter of fact, I was almost finished with this I got this joint called Do It Though. I'm finna drop the snippet probably like tomorrow. Then I got a joint, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. I got a joint coming out with Goo Wop. So Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead.
Congratulations on that.
Put that out there.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that's what's gonna heat up the summer. When I'm talking, gonna heat up the summer. So I'm looking I'm looking for a few different people as far as like to entertain them on the track. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, for the most part, I really got everything under wrap. So I just wanted to shoot a shot out there and see what's going on. You know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, I'm dropping it. Yeah, that's the new project gonna be called No Fucks Given.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put 10 joints. I'm gonna put like 13 joints on there.
Oh, so you're gonna make an album.
Yeah, it's gonna be called No Fucks Given. I'm talking about it's back because the music now I can feel like I can slide in the lyrical content now. You know, on top of everything else. You know what I mean? Because right now everything's so drilled out. You just repetitive, that you really ain't no substance in there. It's really just flavor. So, you know what I mean? I think it's time now that the flavor coming back in. I mean, as far as like with the substance. So it's like I feel like it's the perfect time to really crack the seal. So yeah, I got something in store. I'm finna hit them hard. I ain't finna play with them no more.
So your pen game. Are you big on lyrics? You big on being able to?
Oh yeah, yeah. I write my I'm big on lyrics. Like I write lyrics all day in my head. To be honest, I don't get a chance to write everything down, but when I do write, I go crazy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I can write 2-3 songs at the same time, 3 different songs and 3 different beats, and be stop this one and go to. You feel me?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite lyricist?
Ooh, passionate.
No. Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite lyricist?
Yeah, Pop.
Okay.
Yeah, Tupac. That his passion unmatched, man. I'm just like, and it's only said because you can listen to him and it take you from A to Z. You know what I mean? He'll talk about, you know what I mean, my sisters. And then he talking about the, bogus ass sisters. He talking about my niggas, the bogus ass niggas. You know what I mean? Woo woo, life, politics. So somebody could take you all the way through them journeys and
He could party. He could do it all.
party. You feel me? Got the female, all that. Yeah, I'm like that. I try to hit everything. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been mostly compared to, though.
That's a good one to have, especially Pac's probably like one of the more universal because he was entry level and deep.
Oh yeah. I get compared to my boy Mac too. Hey, it's a funny story about Mac, right? From No Limit.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it in your voice.
Hey, that's the crazy part. Cause look, when I was on that 30-year bit, right? My homegirl was best friends with Mac girl. So, I had 30 years at the time and Mac had 30 years, 85%. So ironically, I never listened to No Limit. I used to think they was clones. I used to be like, I ain't listen to No Limit. So my man, one of my producers in there, he slid Mac tape in my tape deck. So I go in there and push play. I said, man, what the hell is this? I said, man, this nigga sound like me. But he had the southern drawl. So I listened to him. I said, man, this nigga cold as hell. So I wrote my girl. My girl was like, boy, I already told you I know Mac. I finna write her. So Mac sent me a letter. I sent him a letter. We wrote each other back and forth a few times, you know what I mean? Found out, his situation. We chopped it up. Man, good brother. He out now.
He should be out. I was gonna say that. He should be out.
I'm definitely gonna link with him soon. We're gonna reconnect for sure. But yeah, that was definitely a memory with Mac. And yeah, man. Yeah. That'd be cold, man. We're doing something together.
Yeah, man, I like Mac too, man. That song he had on Mystical's album, "I'm Born to Be a Soldier," something like that.
Man, that boy monster, man.
Yeah.
Man, that was majority of all this music coming out when he was locked up. No Limit was dropping.
Yep.
Shit, that wobble wobble, that was his shit.
Yeah, Mac was nice, man. I don't think people gave him a lot of credit for it, but I like Mac.
Man, that boy was. Hey, he another one that was before his time, because it's when you got music like that, that's timeless. You can't put no time. Like right now, we could throw on Pac like it was yesterday. You know what I mean? Because that type of you could throw on certain artists like it was yesterday. You know what I mean? So certain music, certain lyrics, when you talk about certain topic, is timeless. It transcends all the years, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Pac is one of them. Pockets money. It ain't a lot, but pockets
No,
money.
definitely ain't.
As far as
So
rap
like,
goes, it ain't too many of them.
yeah, rap is
Nah.
like rap being real limited on that, man. It's like a lot of artists ain't really artists like that no more. They just performers. They just get in the booth and rap somebody else's words and all that old shit.
Yeah, but it'd be pre-written for them. Yeah, hey, that's what killed me, man. I hate that when I go see certain artists that, you know what I mean, they don't really get down how they, you know, as a me, artist, I take it personal because I write my shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at you like, nigga, you don't write your shit. So you got 3, 4, all right, but shit. Fuck it, I'm up against you and your ghostwriter.
Yeah, that's because nowadays the industry, I ain't even gonna just say the labels, but the industry done cracked the code, man. That's once they start going into streaming and they was competing against people stealing their music,
Oh
they
yeah.
had to crack the code. You know what I'm saying? They found the shortest route to the bread. So they get a young nigga like Drake, an aspiring rapper who already got an installed fan base because he's been on TV. We can make him a star.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody who can already be just put together.
Yeah, real talk.
But also on the other end of that, you got like niggas who really from the streets who just so happen to rap. And they got an infrastructure behind them. They got like QC, TDE.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got these labels, these homegrown labels that's building their talent. And they get out here and they get to the bag. And the labels just have to eat. The labels get invited to the dinner instead of them signing up and being part of whatever the label feed them.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's about a movement. Like I tell everybody, it's definitely about a movement. Everybody play their part, everybody can eat.
Everybody.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody ain't got to be the star. Just do your part.
Right. You know what I mean? Just getting you, just by being with me, I'm getting you in a place you would never get to.
Man.
Be around people you will never get around. So work your angle. It ain't just to be up under me. Work your angle.
Man.
You know what I mean?
So I'm here to get you in the dough.
Exactly. We all got to be a part of each other. We're a reflection. Right. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I move though, man. That's why I'm on. That's why I don't deal with a lot of people because everybody don't give me that equal back. So you know what I mean? I'm really for my people. If you with me, I got you. You know what I mean? When I hit, everybody finna hit.
Word. Do you plan on getting yourself together and doing like a tour once you start releasing the new music?
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely because this project here, I'm finna put a lot of money into it.
Okay.
So I'm definitely put a lot of money into it, and I got a lot of pardon the body. I got a lot of different people that's definitely you know what I mean, with this project. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm getting really directed in the right, you know what I mean, all the right directions. So I can set up these tours. I definitely want to set up because they feeling me a lot in Seattle. I see St. Louis, New Jersey, Virginia. So, you know, shout out to Virginia. I definitely was up there, and, you know what I mean?
Virginia got a lot of real dope. Got a lot of good talent, producers, rappers, singers.
Yeah.
The pool out there is real good. Especially like in Richmond, Newport News, Virginia Beach.
Portsmouth, Norfolk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Norfolk, yep.
All my homies up there, Rick, everybody up there doing their thing on the music.
Yeah, man. So let the people know where they can find your music or shop for your any clothing or any gear that you got. Put your site out there.
Oh yeah. First, let me show my brother Wealthy Po Kid, my brother Jeezy. You know what I mean? This is thing. Y'all can hit me up to get him. But
Wealthy Po Kid.
Wealthy Po Kid. Yeah, man. Then my brother I Am Dad. Y'all can hit him up too. But yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is CARACHE029. You can basically Google Carache Da God. Everything gonna pop up. CARACHE space DA space GOD. If you Google that or Google Carache, you know what I mean? Everything will pop up, you know what I mean? But I'm on United Masters, I'm on DistroKid, I'm on CD Baby, I'm on all platforms, Pandora, you know what I mean? Everything. So yeah, just hit me up. And I'm dropping, like I said, I got something coming that's crazy, man. It's finna heat up the summer, man. I appreciate y'all. Definitely, we having this grown-up conversation, man. Definitely was needed, man. You know what I mean? The energy was definitely on point, bro. I
appreciate it, bro.
Man, I appreciate you giving me the time, bro. You know how that go.
Man,
Man.
absolutely. Vice versa,
Appreciate you
bro.
sharing your story. You know what I'm saying? I think anybody who listening, who needs something like that they can relate to, gonna definitely get something out of that. So
Man, definitely. You could definitely make it. Everybody don't get a chance like I did, man. So you gotta take advantage of it. Like, I really be trying to catch them, man. Like, I ain't trying to fast forward your life, but I see a lot before you finna do. Don't do it. You know what I
Man,
mean?
100.
man. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Faux Prophets Podcast. My guest is Carache Da God. Black man, I appreciate you.
Man, likewise. I appreciate you too, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And as always, remember the mission statement when you striving for greatness. God never puts you in the driver's seat if it's taken. We are
sir.
done here.